WBTV News starts right now.
Good afternoon, Stars. Today is Wednesday, April 4th. Let's check today's headlines.
Remembering Dr. King.
WeBo Legislative Panel sign up.
And 8th grade baseball canceled.
Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Peyton Pittman.
And I'm Devin Shaw. Now it's time for the question of the day. The question is, what state was Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated in?
Email radiotv at wb.rtv and Outlook if you think you know the answer.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end.
In our top story, Tuesday night, the Mossin Temple skies were covered with storm clouds, just as it was 50 years ago when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his mountaintop speech. That speech would be his last public remarks before he would be assassinated the next evening. Many scholars and theologians have debated if King was delivering his own eulogy, his final call for the people to carry his message if he wouldn't be there. I don't see why people would expect for us to forget the things King stood for, so it will always be in my memory of what happened on that night, said Bishop William Wright of Memphis.
Students that are passionate about stopping gun violence are encouraged to sign up to be a part of the legislative panel. You will have an opportunity to be a part of Western Boone Town Hall, where you get to ask lawmakers questions and voice your opinion. Stop by the office and see Mrs. Sparks for more information.
The 8th grade baseball game, scheduled for Wednesday, April 4th at Clinton Prairie, has been canceled. The makeup date is to be determined. There will be a practice from 6 to 7:30 p.m. in the main gym.
We'll be back with weather after this quick break.
My mother was a sunshine soldier. Every day was a dream come true. She said that we were blessed by the breath deep inside us. She could make the colors in the sky turn blue. She said, honey, what you gonna do today? You're second guessing every single move you make. You're definitely gonna have some very hard days, but I'll be right here for you. And she said...
And now Jake joins us with weather. So Jake, we had a bit of snow flurries this morning. Are we expecting any more of that in our forecast?
Thanks, Peyton. You know, we still have some snow flurries out and about, but it should clear up going in tomorrow. Let's take a look at our weather shot. We still have some cloudy skies left out from today, but the rain from yesterday ended up wiping all the snow that we had left over from spring break. Let's move on to radar. Our live radar shows some snow flurries over central Indiana right now. That was the aftermath of the storm system that we had the past couple of days. Let's move on to our current conditions. Currently it's 32 degrees outside with cloudy skies. The wind's coming out of southwest at 13 miles per hour and about 0 inches of daily rain today. Let's move on to our current service map. We don't have much going on in Indiana right at this time besides slight gusts of wind, but we are keeping an eye on this low pressure system along the west coast that could be hitting Indiana in the next couple of days. Let's move on to our extended forecast. Thursday, we're looking at a high of 40, high of 50, and a low of 40 with some mostly cloudy skies. Friday, we're looking at a high of 46 and a low of 27 with some late PM showers in the evening. And Saturday, we're looking at a high of 40 and a low of 21 with some partly cloudy skies. We'll be back with the answers to the question today after this quick break.
And now it's time for the answer to the question of the day. The question was, what state was Martin Luther King assassinated in?
If you answered Tennessee, you are correct. The classes who answered correctly are
Mrs. Acton, Mrs. Alexander, Mr. Brunty, Miss Pursley, Mr. Riggins, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Walden,
Mr. Harrison, Mr. Bowerman, Miss Martin, Mrs. Owens, and some of the students that answered correctly are Zachary Linton, Logan Baker, and Andrew Foster.
That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Peyton Pittman.
And I'm Devin Shaw. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.
Someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. change.